to the very first, but not first take, of Thranduil's Life Advice, starring myself, of course. This was an anonymous request for Thranduil gives life advice in the style of a talk show host. And if you would like for this to be an actual series, I am so excited to actually make a series of this. So just leave me a Tumblr comment or a YouTube comment below and let me know anything that you'd like life advice from, for I am so ready to give you advice on your life. Absolutely excited, darlings! So, before this becomes a musical, let me just say, before we get any further, love yourself. It seems like a very simple thing, and I know it's not. It's very difficult to actually accept and love yourself for who you are. That said, it doesn't make it any less important. So when you have a chance, and perhaps every morning, if you have the chance or the time, remind yourself how amazing and unique you are. Honestly, you're the only one of you that has ever existed. Just you. Now, that's not to say feel hopeless by any means, of course. Many people go through the same things, and if you ever need to talk about it, you can even tell me if you don't want to discuss it in public. Just tell me. I'm always free. Ada is here to accept anyone for who they are, unless they want to marry a dwarf. So, if you just need to talk, feel free to message me. If you want me to make it into a request, tell me that too. I'm so happy to do that. But you still are an amazing, perfect, wonderful individual, and you should tell yourself that every day, how wonderful and perfect you are, because you are. You really, really are. Also, since we're doing life advice, and I have so much to give, so always make sure that you have whatever simple pleasures in life make you happy. If it's food, eat some food. If it's wine, have some wine. If it's something else, darling, have something else. I'm not holding you back. I'm telling you to go for it. After all, happiness is important in life. Now, there are, of course, things we can indulge in too much. Not that I've ever had the problem with it, but there are times where perhaps we indulge too much, and that's a part of growing, is learning where your limits are. But we're not talking about that right now, darling. We're talking about happiness. Happiness, you know. So, always make sure that you keep close to you whatever it is that makes you happy. Whether it's your darling son, or a bottle of wine, or whether it's a... What do the young kids do these days? Video games? Are those still a thing? Video games, or reading a book, or looking at a fashion magazine. Whatever it is, darling, it's okay to indulge yourself from time to time. You should. You deserve it. You're wonderful. Don't make excuses for yourself, of course. If you do something wrong, accept it. You've done something wrong. That said, you should give yourself the love and care that you deserve. So, cheers to that. And what other life advice can I give to all you wonderful people out there? Well, sometimes things happen that we don't like. It does happen, darling. I know my son is marrying a dwarf. There's nothing I can do about it. He's already gone and done it, after all, hasn't he? No consulting Ada. That said, we can make the most of the situation we are given. Sure, he has gone and ruined his life, but we can still make it a happy moment. Yes, if he has to get married to a dwarf, so be it. That's fine. It's okay, because we can at least accept his happiness, and although we may disagree with everything about the situation, we are pleased that he's happy in a way that we will never understand. But we are happy for him, you know. It's just very difficult when we know that it's a poor decision. So if you find yourself in any similar situation, or perhaps just things aren't going well, that's fine. It's okay. Make the best that you can of it, which is very difficult. Trust me, I know. It can be so difficult. However, there are ways that we can look on the positive side and move on. So do that as best as you can, as difficult as it is. And if there's anything specific in which you have a problem with that you would like my advice for, I'm here for you, darling. Please send me a message. I'm more than happy to help. So, without further ado, I conclude this very first episode of Life Advice with Thranduil, and I hope this will not be the last. So please, by all means, send me all of the messages that you have, and I will get to them. I still have a few more to do tonight. Hopefully, I will make it through them. So, thank you again so much for all your support, and I love you all so much. So, have a good evening, and farewell until next time.